Great. Our next question is going to come from Robin Davis and her daughter from Mom the Magnificent.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us today. We love the movie. We had a movie night last night and there was laughter throughout the entire house. So congrats on
awesome.
My daughter Olivia has a question for you.
If you could be Tom or Jerry, which one would you be and why?
I would be Jerry. I'm a Jerry fan. I like that Jerry just is so cool. And the thing that I've always wanted in watching the cartoons when I was young, I always wanted a mouse hole like Jerry had, you know, where he has all the stuff that we have in real life that he's made out of stuff he's found. So for that idea specifically, I just always liked Jerry's house. And so I'm kind of team Jerry.
Thanks, ladies. Did you have another question? It looked like you were asking something.
Do you want to ask this question? Go ahead.
You can. You should.
Okay. We also wanted to know, what was some of your favorite cartoons growing up as a child?
Oh, wow. The kids probably won't know these, but there was anywhere from Adam Ant. There was a cartoon that I love that's actually the comic book when Jerry's in the tub, Secret Squirrel. I really loved, oh my gosh, it was on the tip of the Jetsons. I was a big Jetson fan. I was a big Flintstones fan. Those are a few of them. They go on because, especially Saturday mornings, you just watch them and from 8 in the morning till. It was also David and Goliath. David, it was like a lot of people don't remember the claymation versions of those by Popeye. So those are some of them. Create the Animal Tornado. So as you might guess, there wasn't actually a tornado there. So what we would do is we would put fan machines up so that they would blow everybody, so that once we later put it in, you would see the reactions of people around it. We also, anytime Michael Pena, who played Terrence, was holding the leash, we would do a pulley system that went up into a corner and other guys would pull that so that he would move through the room. And then after that, I must admit, we gave it to our animators, and that's when the computer magic, the movie magic happens. The computers just created this idea that we had on once, Tom and Jerry, and once you throw a dog and they're spinning around, what that might look like. And, the idea was always to create something that would create the most destruction that we could possibly come up with. Well, I must admit the greatest part of it is actually once you finish it and you show it to people, especially families. It's what I have a twin sister, and I will tell you that I was always the one that picked the fights, just because I'm a little brother and that's what you're supposed to do. That's our job. And so in creating that fight, I realized that, Tom and Jerry are kind of like, they're just these siblings to me, that although they fight, they're extremely professional in their fighting abilities. They also will make sure that they have each other's back in the end. And I think personally, that's the thing that I kind of connected with in making the movie, and I always wanted to keep that together. So I must admit, the process that I have the most fun with is when you show it, and in success, people see it. I have a 7-year-old. Well, he was 7 when we started making the movie, so he's 9 now. But to sit down with your family and and be able to see all these generations connect together is kind of the real reward. And it happens at this moment. These kind of Zooms kind of make you remember what it was all about doing in the beginning.